Hello everybody, this is Zaxtorian. Doing a quick follow-up video to my video I did last night where I covered the story of a 22-year-old Missouri man who brutally killed a 3-year-old young girl for not putting on her PJs when he instructed her to do so on November 27th, just a couple weeks ago. I was wondering, why the several websites I went to had no pictures of anybody except the, guilty party in this, the 22-year-old man who killed the girl. I really wanted to see just at least one image of the young 3-year-old girl. I don't know why. So this morning I did a little more research to try to find at least one image of Jayda Kyle. Something inside of me really wanted to see, the little 3-year-old girl who was killed. I don't know why, but I finally did find an image, and I want to share that with you guys right here on this website, which I'll have a link down below. This looks like a local news website from Missouri. I couldn't get the video to download or to load even and play, so I wasn't able to watch the news video that aired when this happened back on, let's see, it looks like, looks like December 7th is when this video aired. Anyway, guys, right here. Again, we see the image of the Jaylen Vaden who killed her. But here is what I wanted to see. And this is her. And I gotta say, when I first saw her image, it put tears in my eyes. While it didn't put any tears in my eyes last night when I covered the story in my first video, it was more anger thrown out at how I thought the guy who killed her should be prosecuted and sent to a death sentence. When I saw her image, it put tears in my eyes because, oh my God, she's beautiful. Look at that pretty little angel face. So freaking sad that an innocent little child at this time of year, right before Christmas, is brutalized so severely. I also found information saying that she died in a Kansas City hospital several days later, it sounds like. Alright, so from Carl Junction, Missouri, the Jasper County Prosecutor's Office has filed 2 charges against 22-year-old Jaylen Vaden. Abuse or neglect of child resulting in death and a felony of second-degree murder. Investigators with the Carl Junction Police Department responded to a November 27th to the home of a 3-year-old Jayda Kyle, where she was found unresponsive in her bedroom. According to police, Vaden was the boyfriend of Kyle's mom. Investigators describe Vaden as a live-in boyfriend. According to the investigators, Vaden was upset that Kyle hadn't put on her pajamas as he instructed her to do. Investigators say Vile threw Kyle to the floor, causing her to hit her head on the floor. A short time later, Kyle left her bedroom without her pajamas, and investigators say that's when he threw Kyle on her bed. A short time later, Kyle saw that she still wasn't wearing her pajamas as instructed, so he threw Kyle onto her bed, and according to investigators, he then grabbed Kyle's leg and tossed her face first onto the floor. Must have been more than a toss, though, if he smashed her onto the floor hard enough for her to die. It wasn't a toss. Yeah, we're talking brutal kind of throw. Investigators say Vaden then left Kyle's bedroom, returned a short time later, and found her unresponsive and bleeding. So she wasn't dead right there. Kyle was then transported to Children's Mercy in Kansas City, where she later died. Investigators say an autopsy revealed the cause of her death was head injury. Carl Junction Police Chief says Kyle's mother has been cleared of any wrongdoing in this situation. Still doesn't say where her mother was. Maybe she was at work, maybe she was at a family house, I don't know. It doesn't say. Hopefully she wasn't there in the house, but who knows. Okay, so the police chief says that Jayda was transported to a local hospital but then life-flighted up to Kansas City. That's when the first allegations of abuse came from, and that's where we started our investigation. It was because of that, says Carl Police Chief Delmar Haas. At this point, the mother and the family believed it was a medical incident, and we have no reason to believe any involvement in this part of the investigation. Anyway, she had a memorial service on Friday, and then you have some comments here. I'll be sure and link this link down below in the description, guys. Also, if you want to go check out the court documents on this case, you can certainly read those here in this link, and you can read over the court documents, which pretty much say the same thing as we've just read. That's where the news, reports are coming from, is these court documents. Yeah, right here is the felony of murder in the second degree, punishable upon conviction under section whatever, in or about that of November 27th, 2017. Killed by abusive head trauma as a result of the perpetration of the class, a felony of child abuse in section 565021 by the defendant. All right, so there you go, guys. There is a link to the court documents and this report, and there's also some comments on this news site from Missouri. And one thing I gotta say, guys, is, right here you see, my feeling is that the mother is somewhat responsible, that she left her 3-year-old with a violent man. People, it's really easy when we see these kind of stories to try to point our finger and put blame on somebody besides the person that did it. Saying the mother should have known, she should have seen signs, blah, blah, blah. That's all easy for us to do. I would encourage everybody to, instead of pointing the finger at the mother, put their prayers and their hearts out to that mother, because I guarantee you that mother is grieving. That mother feels pain like no other. Probably pain like she's never felt before. And this is the worst time of year. I mean, no time is a good time. But to lose your own 3-year-old daughter, your own 3-year-old child, I can't even imagine the pain she's going through. So instead of pointing our fingers, I encourage each of you to put out some prayers and your thoughts and your deepest sympathy out to the mother of this poor little angel. Alright, guys, be sure you put your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of this little beautiful angel, Jayda Kyle, who was brutally attacked by a live-in boyfriend on November 27th and died in a Kansas City, Missouri hospital on December the 1st of head trauma. We never know when our last day on earth might come, and for Jayda Kyle, she was only 3 years old when she saw her last day. Make sure you go hug somebody you love today. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This is Zaxtorian. Take care.